Hello, everybody. This is Jeff with Treasure Talk and Treasure Tales. I'm coming to you this cold and chilly Saturday morning to let you know this coming Thursday night, January 27th, on Treasure Tales, it's going to be a little different format. We're talking Deus 2. Grant Hansen, a good friend of mine, and when XP Team USA was formed, he was on the XP Team USA as a member. He also has been a tester for the new XP Deus 2. Grant is coming on. He's going to spend the whole hour with us this coming Thursday night, January 27th. And if we go over a little bit, we'll go over a little bit, but we're going to be talking Deus 2. So any of the questions you might have about the Deus 2 or want to know, please, I want you, if you're watching on YouTube, to list them here in the comment section. That way they'll be sure to get asked. The chat's going to be crazy, so don't rely on having a question in the chat and having me see it and get it asked. If you want to get it asked and answered, leave a comment below on this YouTube video, or if you're on any of the Facebook pages, leave a question there. We'll correlate them and we'll get them asked. We're going to be talking nothing but Deus 2. That's the only subject of the whole show. Now, my good friend, Tim Naylor, the Mumbles Man, and John David are going to be with me Thursday night as co-hosts, and we're going to be talking with Grant Hansen, who has indeed tested the new XP Deus 2. Now, none of us have it yet. I'm waiting on mine. Tim's waiting on his, and there's a whole bunch of y'all out there that are waiting as well. So, if you haven't already, go to the XP Metal Detectors website. You can download the Deus 2 manual and be looking it over. But this, we're going to hear firsthand experience from Grant Hansen, who was a tester on the XP Deus 2. Now, he has been an XP Deus user for a long time. So it's going to be really interesting, the new changes and everything that's happening with the Deus 2. And I look for this to be a really, really good show. So that's going to be our subject of Treasure Tales this Thursday night, January 27th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you've got anything you want to know about the XP Deus 2, other than when's it going to get here, because I'm sure Grant doesn't know that. None of us know that yet. So, let's save that question for another time. But let's talk nothing but the Deus 2 performance, how it's different, all that kind of stuff. Any of your questions, other than if you list a question, when am I going to get it? We're not going to ask that, because that's a superfluous question, and it just wastes time because we don't know. But if you want to talk Deus 2, be here 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, January 27th. Grant Hansen, a tester for the new XP Deus 2, will be our guest, and we will be talking Deus 2. So we hope to see you there. And please remember to list your questions here, because the chat's going to be crazy, I promise you. And we can't always field questions from the chat. It goes by too fast. So some of you kind of get your panties in a wad and get hurt because your question don't get asked. Well, that's why I want you to write it down, because you pretty much know what your questions are. So that way we'll be sure that we get it asked. And it may not be exactly your question. It may be the same question from another person. But as long as the question you have gets asked and answered, we should be golden. So we look forward to seeing you Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Treasure Tales, to talk XP Deus 2. So we want to wish everybody to stay warm. And it's cold. I'm in Florida and it's cold. The high is 49 today. I'm cold. You can see I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm cold. I'm in my house. I'm cold. And I'm sure that you people up north are frozen. I know, Tom Becker posted earlier that it was minus 6 or 7 or something like that. So the dogs were on their own. So how would you feel if you were in Canada? I know Allison Walker in the Canuck has said something about minus 40. Hey, not for me, eh? So let's just get nice and warm, think good thoughts, and hopefully our Deus twos will be delivered before we know it. But we're going to find out about it Thursday night. So we hope to see you then. And happy hunting and dig deeper.